Hi everyone, I'm Miss Jennifer and we are going to have so much fun today. We're going to start by doing some warm-ups and plies and releves and jumps, and then we're going to go into a really fun movement story, and we're going to finish with a goodbye song that you've probably never heard of before, but I'm really excited to share it with you. Let's get started. Okay. First thing we're gonna do is peanut butter jelly feet. So I need everyone to say crisscross applesauce on the floor. Good job. All right, now can you take your feet and put a little bit of peanut butter on one? Good, make sure you scoop out a lot of peanut butter, make it nice and sticky. All right, now scoop out some jelly, put on the other foot. Ooh, it's so squishy. My favorite type of jelly is strawberry. Do you have a favorite type of jelly? You do? Oh, I love all kinds of jelly, but strawberry is definitely my favorite. All right, now squish them together. All right, sit up nice and tall. And we're gonna go all the way forward and take a big bite out of our peanut butter jelly foot sandwich. Ready? All the way forward. That's extra yummy. Sit nice and tall. And all the way forward again. Take another big bite. Excellent. Come all the way back up. Good. Two more. All the way down. Take a bite. Very tasty sandwich. Last one. Big bite on this one. Go all the way forward as far as you can. Reach. And last bite. Excellent job. All right, friends, let's stretch out to pike position. Okay, in pike position, we are gonna reach all the way forward past our toes, and we're gonna pick some flowers. As we're picking our flowers, I want you to take your feet and you're going to flex and point back and forth. Ready? Here we go. And reach forward, pick those flowers, and flex and bring it back. Good. Oh, such beautiful flowers. I see roses and daffodils. Do you all have a favorite flower? What's your favorite flower? Oh, that sounds so pretty. Make sure to pick lots. Mother's Day is coming up. We need to grab lots of flowers for our mommies. Good job. Keep reaching. Excellent. Good. Give me two more. Ready? Big scoop of flowers. And last one, big scoop of flowers. Awesome job, you guys. Okay, I want you to stand up. We're going to circle different parts of our body. Let me see. How can you circle your head? Really gentle. Go all the way around. What about our shoulders? Big circles. Good. How about our elbows? Excellent work. Okay, let's see. How about our hands and wrists? Can you circle those? Good. I'm going to circle mine all the way up to the sky and all the way back down. Good. What about our hips? Can you make big circles with your hips? All the way around. Good. Can you go the other way? Whoa! Excellent job. Giant circles with those hips. Good. Okay, let's try our ankles. Ready? You have to try to balance. You can put your arms out. It helps a little bit. Ready? All right, circle those feet and your ankles. Warm them up. Can you go the other way? Awesome job balancing. That's so hard. Okay, let's try the other foot. Ready? It's okay if you fall down. Get right back up and get back on that foot, and you can start to balance again. It takes a lot of practice. Good job, everybody. All right. I'm going to teach you a little move, and then we're going to do it to music, okay? This is still part of our warm-up. I want you to put your hands on your hips, and we're going to do all different things that you guys have already learned. You're going to start with a plie, releve, plie, jump. Okay, so let me see. Plie, releve, plie, and jump. We're gonna add 2 tendus. Ready? Help me count them. 1, 2. Good. Then we do it again. Plie, releve, plie, and jump. 2 tendus on the other foot. Good. Now, do you think you can add an échappé, 2 tendus, and échappé, 2 tendus. Excellent job. Okay, maybe we should put it together with music. Do you want to try? Awesome, let's do it. Hands on hips. Here we go. Plie, releve, plie, and jump. 1 tendu, and another one. Good. Again, plie, releve, plie, and jump. Tendu, tendu. Good. Here come the échappés. Échappé, and in. Échappé, and in. 2 tendus. Good. And échappé, and 2 tendus. Excellent. Good job, you guys. Let's see if we can do it a little bit faster. Ready? Plie, releve, plie, and jump. Tendu, tendu. Plie, releve, plie, and jump. Tendu, tendu. Échappé, out, in, tendu. Good, hands out, in, tendu, tendu. Good, one more time, plie, releve, and a jump, tendu. Again, plie, releve, plie, jump, tendu. Échappés, and out, in, 2 tendus. And out, in, and 2 tendus. Yay, excellent job. All of my ladies, step and curtsy. My gentlemen, take a nice bow. Good job. Awesome. All right, friends, we've come to the time where we are going to get to do our movement story. And during our movement story, we have been working on pantomime skills. That means we're acting something out without any what? Words, that's right. Okay, so I need all of your all's help. I'm gonna put on our movement story and we have to act out the entire thing without saying anything. Are you ready? Okay, let's try it.
Today's story is about the pickle who took a trip. Once upon a time, there was a pickle who decided to take a trip. It packed its suitcase and started off. The pickle was so happy that it bounced along the road. After a short time, the pickle came to a cave. Being a very curious pickle, it decided to explore. It crouched over on a middle level, feeling the walls of the cave with its hands as it walked. The cave turned into a low tunnel, and the pickle had to crawl on its hands and knees to get through. The tunnel became even lower, and the pickle had to slither through on its tummy. At the end of the tunnel was a tiny hole, just big enough for the pickle to squeeze through. Then it began to roll and roll and roll until, boom, it bumped into something soft and squishy. The pickle stuck its hand into the soft, squishy thing. Then it stuck its foot in. Then its head. Then it broke off a little piece and tasted it. It was a giant marshmallow. The pickle stood on tiptoe and saw that there was a field of giant marshmallows that stretched as far as its eye could see. So the pickle began to leap and to hop and to skip and to jump over the giant marshmallows. After all that leaping and jumping, the pickle began to feel tired, so it lay down on the ground to take a short nap. But just as it was about to fall asleep, the pickle looked up and saw that the giant marshmallows were starting to float away. So the pickle shouted, "Hey, wait for me!" And again, "Hey, wait for me!" And the pickle shouted a third time, "Hey, wait for me!" The pickle jumped up and grabbed onto one of the giant marshmallows. Together they floated forward. They floated backward. They floated sideways. They floated round and round in circles until they came down for a landing in Slytherin, where snakes and other slimy creatures live. The pickle got right down on the ground and began to roll, and the pickle began to slither, and the pickle began to squirm, and then wriggle, and then the pickle began to writhe with the snakes. Suddenly, all the snakes slithered into little holes in the ground, and out floated some tiny bubbles. The pickle had to tiptoe very carefully. So the pickle tiptoed all around the bubbles so they wouldn't pop. But all of a sudden, pop, 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 the bubbles started popping the pickle into the air. Pop, pop, pop. And again, pop, pop, pop. When all the bubbles had popped, the giant marshmallows started to float away again, but the pickle shouted, "Hey, wait for me!" One last time, the pickle and the marshmallow floated forward. They floated backward. They floated sideways. They floated round and round until they were right above the pickle's house. When the pickle saw its very own house down below, it let go of the giant marshmallow and gently melted to the ground. It rolled up the stairs and straight into bed, where it fell fast asleep. And that is the story of the pickle who took a trip.
Excellent job, friends. What a great job you guys did with the movement story. Okay, I have one more special thing for us to do before we leave. But first I have to teach you all some of the words, okay? It's a little bit of a silly song. Here is how it goes. All right, everybody say skinna. Good. Now say marink. Marink. Good. Skinnamarink. Excellent. All right, we're gonna put some hand movements to this. I want you to say skinnamarink, a dink a dink. Good. Skinnamarink a do. I love you. Good job. Let's try it again together. Skinnamarink a dink a dink. Skinnamarink a do. I love you. Good job. All right, I'm gonna sing the song and you guys do it with me. Just follow along. Ready? Here we go. Skinnamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skinnamarink-a-doo. I love you. Skinnamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skinnamarink-a-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Oh, skinnamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skinnamarink-a-doo. I love you. One more time. I love you. All together. Last time. I I miss seeing all of you all, and I hope you're having an awesome time at home. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.